awash with lots of interesting pictures. Sad for a country like Brazil. Again, they lost the third place match yesterday, but I think it's not over for them as a nation. It's time to rebuild again.
Okay, we are 4 here, so she's in my right hand side. So I mean, what else do you want me to see? The creamy one.
Thank you for having me. Well, it's been a really fantastic World Cup, the greatest of all time ever. The kind of World Cup that you really want to witness, but not what the Brazilians actually, hope for. But so far so good. It's been brilliant. It's been fantastic. So many records shattered, so many records made, and many broken down to pieces and all that. Brazilians losing at home for the first time in succession. The last time they did that was way back in the 40s. They've never lost at home back to back, for a very long time. So there's actually a time that Brazilians actually forgot how to lose whenever they're playing at home. But at this World Cup, we actually saw it, and they were hosting. So it's been a whole lot of fantastic World Cup and all that. And of course, the predictions, well, like you said, 7-1 saw it coming. And when you actually introduced your program, you talked about they changed their jersey, when 1950.
10 years, yeah.
What should they do this time around, Because when you have a 5-star here, and you're beating 7-1.
They've actually changed the flag. They launched it yesterday. They changed the flag for the national team.
Can we have a 7 in front?
Yeah. What I really want to ask is this: there is this visual of Scolari pulling the mask of Moyes. I mean, I don't know.
And the question will be: did they both feature in Face Off?
I don't like this. I don't like these guys.
I think I get it. There's actually also this joke on Twitter, because that night, record were actually broken on social media.
Yeah. The number of over 35 million
tweets
exactly.
That were coming up now.
But Twitter didn't break that.
No, the database was ready for that.
Mourinho, the special one, Moyes, the choosing one, of course, Scolari, the 7-1.
All right, okay, let's go. Gentlemen and lady, let's come home. Let's look at what the papers are saying. You look at the World Cup, and Nigeria will always be Nigeria. We'll go to Moscow, and we came back with the sex scandal. We went to 1998 World Cup, and then I tell you, it was a question where we were saying the players were telling the coach, "You can't teach me what to do." When you juxtapose successes and controversies, especially negative ones, that is what comes to bear. So we are there hanging in the balance between we and FIFA. FIFA saying, you are not supposed to sack the team you sacked. Bring them back. Don't go to court. And then if you don't do that, we'll ban you. Nigeria is suspended for now. We've not been banned because they're saying government should bring back Miguel Board. But also the delegation of the federal government that went there did meet with FIFA. We can set authoritatively that they met with FIFA. They are progressing. The outcome we don't know now because they have to announce it before we know that. But they met with FIFA, yesterday and the day before, and some progress was made. But then the heights, I don't know. Sometimes it's between 15th and 13th. Today is the 13th. I don't know. What is the Ides of June, Ides of July? I don't know. So I don't know which it is. But then we have up till on the 18th to either do it right, get it right or not. And let's hope there will be a mark of reasonableness with all that. But let's see what our papers are saying so that we can just move ahead with what is trending. Okay, we start with Sports On. CC, I start with you. Onaze recovers from injury. Good news.
Very good news for him, of course. If you read the details of that paper, someone actually wrote one article saying that his injury actually exposed, Mikel Obi. I don't know how true that is. But the good thing is, his recovery is really a good one for him and, of course, for all Nigerians, because he's actually planning to leave last year to either Liverpool or Manchester City. And I hope one of those deals gets to fall through so that we can watch him more in the English Premiership. Of course, his talent, it's something we really, really can't compare with other Nigerian players presently now because of what he did at the World Cup. We're really
somebody actually said, somebody actually said, Onazi break Babatunde's arm, while Matuidi now break his own leg. Anyway, we are still on the papers. Still on this same paper. When you go down a little bit, scroll down, you will see. Okay, let's go to the back page, and it's telling us that is the Joachim Low, the coach of Germany. He said Argentina are more than Messi. Jimmy.
Mind games.
Let's
be honest with ourselves. In 1986, when Maradona won the World Cup for Argentina, it was not really about him. He had fantastic players. He had Broshaga, he had Valdano, he had the likes of Brown doing the magic. You know, they played as a compact team. All through the tournament, they were there for themselves. But in this particular competition, all you've seen is the Messi factor coming to play in almost all the matches they've played. So I don't think it's really, you can see Di Maria, Higuain coming to the party quite late.
We'll talk about transfers later, but say the man is going to PSG for 60
who
million.
knows? Who knows?
Okay.
It's all about
we are still on spot on. We're not leaving here now.
Yep.
At the top left corner, Messi, I would give up my records to win the World Cup.
Exactly. You see, for Lionel Messi, that is the holy grail. and once he's able to grab it, because he's won everything in world football except the fact that he's not been able to perform at the World Cup. He was at Korea, Japan. We saw that he didn't do much, and he came to
South Africa.
South Africa.
Messi was at Korea,
Germany.
Exactly. So he came to South Africa. People expected
and he couldn't score a goal against
He could not score a goal against
Yemen.
But now against Iran, he was able to do it. Against Nigeria, he was able to do it, and you saw his contribution to the team. So for him winning the World Cup, I think will cap up everything and will put him a step ahead of Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, we're not living here. There is this the current Pope and the Pope Emeritus. But here Pope Francis is saying, I will not be praying for Argentina to win. I mean,
it's not about
citizens are there.
It's about the current Pope.
Yeah, the current
former Pope.
The current Pope is Argentine.
Argentine, yeah.
The former Pope
Francis and Benedict.
No, don't call it.
It's German.
It's German.
Pope Emeritus.
So Pope Emeritus was the current Pope.
The eminence and the holiness. The question will now be whose prayers will be answered by God.
But the eminence has said, I am not praying. I am not partisan. Even if I'm from Argentina, I'm the Pope of, I'm the Pope.
He has said that he cannot watch 90 minutes of football. So what are we talking about?
All right, let's take the next paper. Okay, that is complete sports. Eyes on the prize. Sisi, what is the prize now?
That's the World Cup, of course, the trophy, of course.
$35 million.
Wow, it's huge. It's not just about the money. I think it's just the prestige. You know, when you want to win a World Cup, and I believe the best place to actually win it is at the Maracana. You know, you look at the atmosphere, you look at the tradition of that particular stadium. You know, just entering the stadium, you know, it's just something. That's why Louis van Gaal was actually saying that third place is a game he wouldn't really want to play, although he went ahead to actually win it anyway. But when you look, the fact that you're going to Maracana to win a trophy, or just look at it, stare at it, I think it's something. It's just the whole ambience, the drama, you know, the festivity, everything that comes with it. I think that's why it's really, you know, this particular World Cup is historic and, of course, one of the biggest. And it's also a pity that the Brazilians did not really get to enter that Rio de Janeiro.
Let's move on. I know there's a story that we will see the story later on. Let's move on to the next paper. Okay, that is Soccer Star. Okay, it says Germany goes for history. There is also Onazi returns to training. Adme Musa's goal makes FIFA top 10. Let's take. We're going to take two stories here. This Ahmed Musa's story and Enyama's story. Yemi, Ahmed Musa's that equalizer, the first goal.
I think like somebody said, Musa in that game against Argentina played his best game for Nigeria. We saw the way he responded. Nigeria responded after that first goal. A lot of people felt, Nigeria capitulated again. We're not going to be able to come back.
We and Brazilians, come on.
Before Argentina could even send...
Before they could spell Argentina.
The goal was in, and we saw the way he took the goal. That was very, very clinical. He bent it like a backhand.
Forgive the color. But I thought it was actually... Messi that actually
exactly.
It was Messi versus Musa
in that game. And like you said last week, if Messi had gotten that third goal, probably Musa would have
gotten the third goal. I think there are times where look at somebody else to score the third goal. If not, Musa was ready.
All right.
But they had a Rojo who could have had Yobo go do the magic.
Okay, all right. Also at the top left corner, he said Enyama voted third best African player. Gentlemen, third best
or number one in Africa.
Not entirely. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Slimani and Feguli, I don't think they played any better than
Georgia
was imperious, was mercurial, doing the whatnot.
But we can also look at where this story is coming from. It's France.
Okay.
So what do you expect?
Understandable.
Let us see if we do a survey in Nigeria or we do it in England or wherever.
I think we'll get a different
And then we'll see.
My
Okay,
opinion. We need to do our own.
All right, let us see what.